Nisekoi Season 2, Episode 10. And this might be the most sincere episode out of the bunch. And I really, really like this episode. It's just, youth, confession, and Raku being, and childhood friends, basically. And maybe an unrequited love, parallels. You got everything in here, and then it made me feel like I was in France with the music. So, guys, what can I say, man? I really just enjoyed this episode. We start off. It's basically MAIKO. I want to say Mako. Like when I say Mako, though, I always think of the one Pacific Rim, Mako. But MAIKO, yes, it's his episode, and basically Kyoko, the teacher, is leaving. She's gonna get married, so she's gonna pretty much retire or leave, and somebody else is gonna take over. And MAIKO really loves her. He loves her, but he doesn't want to confess to her because he doesn't want to make problems for her. And this whole episode really started with Raku and Rudy telling Raku, like, you need to, your friend's a buffoon. You need to find out like who he loves, because MAIKO told Rudy basically that he is in love with somebody. And Rudy, you could tell she really, really likes MAIKO, even though she has that exterior where she hates, like, she's acting like she don't want that, honestly. But Rudy does. And we have Sugumi having the same situation, having to keep quiet, having to, suppress her feelings because of Shirage and her feelings, and the marriage that might go on with her and Raku, or them being together, so to speak, fake being together. But it definitely, I love. Come on, Raku, Shirage, Sugumi, come on, yes, Sugumi, just Sugumi. That's it, Sugumi. I mean, oh god, she's wifey material. But let's get back into it. MAIKO, yes, I think it just was a great episode, sincere. It really just played. It didn't have these goofy moments, and when there was comedy, it really felt great. It was like very chill kind of comedy where MAIKO's, is MAIKO. He's trying to hide his true feelings. I love how Raku spots him and says, "Hey, you're lying to me. I know you have this tendency, especially when, like, that one moment one time when you said your mom was in the hospital and stuff." So I did like how Raku, they've been friends forever, and he could catch, when you're friends with somebody that long, their tendencies and when they're lying or not. Honestly, even if you surprise yourself. And yeah, just Kyoko was leaving and MAIKO wasn't going to do anything. Raku was there no matter what. If he didn't want to do anything, that's fine. If he wanted to do something, that's fine too. He was going to Sugumi with advice, which is kind of weird because Sugumi doesn't know love. But I just love the Sugumi and Raku moments. I thought they were great. That there were definitely the parallels were great. I think Sugumi, think it helped her character as well to, like, say, what am I going to do if Raku goes and marries somebody else? Am I going to speak up? And then I do like at the end when Raku basically pushes him to go say something to Kyoko. At least, not confess, but tell how he feels. And I love how the animators did that, where we don't hear anything. There's no dialogue exchange. The only dialogue we hear is, like, Kyoko saying, listen, you're going to be your youth is amazing. You're going to become a great man. Take care. Just like how they did that whole scene was great. Of course, they had to make a rainy day and stuff, but I thought the animation, that the soundtrack was great. I thought the friendship there, the childhood friendship there, focus on this episode was great. Just having the focus on MAIKO and Raku, really, really great. And Ruri too, springing it on there, and Sugumi. I just love all the different, themes that were going on here, and the same theme, so to speak, of whether you're going to confess or not, because you don't want to live with regrets, honestly, even though MAIKO was going to do that. But great stuff. That was a great episode. That was one of the best episodes because of just how sincere and how played straight it was. It was just really it was a feel good, dramatic type episode. It was definitely a coming of age type episode, so to speak, because we all had that point where what do? Do you confess to this? For me, do I confess to this woman I love, or do I ruin our friendship and it's gonna be so awkward? So we all been there, we've all done that. So it's just whether you did it or not. So thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. Please like, comment below. And that was Nisekoi. Can't wait for the next episode. So see you guys later. Dan the Man is out.